definitely the championship game. The
Ay, di nga!
the air in the Mo Arena on that night was just electric. The sense of community among the fans, the generations of UP students, and the team, of course. It was magical, and it was surreal to be a part of it and to witness all of it from the courtside.
That UP community is crazy, Pao. And talking about UP community against LaSalle, I mean...
Okay, di naman against LaSalle yung finals.
Okay.
Semis lang kami.
I just had to put that out, yeah. But for Fiona, what's your favorite courtside moment?
I feel like it would have to be, as cliche as it sounds, the last game that we ever had.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there were so many uncertainties. You didn't know who was saying goodbye at that point. But also at the same time, there was so much heart and soul being poured out into the court. And that was also the time, because of COVID restrictions, we weren't allowed to go near the players.
Yeah.
And so that was the only time I was able to hug them and
Yeah,
say hello and get
that's
to know
right.
them. I
Yeah.
even rode the bus with them on the way back to campus. So that was like an exciting first.
We just saw that right now on our screens. And just so people understand how much of a moment that was for Fiona, she actually sent us a message saying that she got to ride on the bus back to UP, went out with them that same night. Heart, hashtag, bonding moments, yarn. Okay, my goodness. All right, obviously it's a unique experience. We wish that you had more chances to communicate and interact with the team.
Yeah.
But then just, I mean, you look at your whole school life. Where does this rank for you? How does it feel?
For me, it gave me a lot of purpose in my, especially since I became a correspondent in my graduating semester.
Yeah.
So it made my college journey more memorable. Lalo na parang in the last 2 years of my college life, it was online, and then being a correspondent happened. It just parang nabawi yung 2 years na yun.
Fiona?
I feel like for me, it was kind of just giving back to a community that has given me so much.
Yeah.
UP has been definitely one of the best, like a few of the best years of my life. And so this was like the cherry on top of all that icing. Such a good experience.
And we're gonna have more people experience that, Pao, because we're trying to find new ones, right? So
Yeah.
for
Yes.
Doreen, if you were to talk to them right now, what would you tell them biggest piece of advice for the upcoming correspondents?
For me, it would be to stay anchored to your why. Because on days when the going gets tough, when you're having mind block at 2 in the morning, writing your reports, it's your why that's gonna keep you going. So stay anchored to that why, whatever it may be, and then bring it on the auditions and even after that.
I love that. How about you, Fiona?
For me, it's just taking that leap of faith, you know. Right now, there's no room for you to second guess anything. Just go for it, do it for the right reasons. And also, one thing I did learn from some of my mentors in the UAAP was that if you're scared or pressured or afraid, that means you care.
Yeah.
And that's never a bad thing.
Leap of faith because volleyball, right? They leap on the court, right?
That's
Sample-
not how it works!
I'm sorry, Pao. Let's go on to the next one.
Oh my goodness.
Good one.
Anyway, for those wondering, the deadline for the UAAP auditions will be on Sunday. That is August 14. And I don't. Did you girls submit early or did you wait till last minute?
I waited the last minute.
Yeah,
30 minutes before the
Out of
deadline.
all the things that they've said, don't do that.
Don't do that.
All right? Go submit early. Again, here are the requirements. 18 to 23 years of age, currently enrolled in a UAAP school, fluent in English and Filipino, willing to give time for training sessions, fast thinker in pressure-packed situations, eloquent and able to write well. Yeah, these girls had it.
And Pao also has that.
Yeah, no, and you do also.
All of us do.
Oh, and here's what you have to submit. Your CV and a 90-second video headshot package of yourself with a brief intro to yourself and why you want to be the next correspondent in the UAAP. Send that to UAP at signaltv.com.ph. And who knows, you might be one of the next few people really reliving the iconic moments of your school's college athletic. I don't know how to say this properly because
I guess it's a different experience overall because it was in a bubble before. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen this season, right? But
at the champion UP,
right? Okay, Pao. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Hang
still
on.
sour. I know.
Against
I'm
one
still
here.
sour. But okay, right now though, it's not just about you weren't there to be part of the. You couldn't be with the teams as much. But can you tell us a bit about working alongside your fellow correspondents? Because the bond that you have all created is incredible, and it was really fun to watch from the outside looking in.
Yeah, we were really like a family. We call each other siblings. All of our group chats, we call each other siblings because that's the kind of bond that we shared. Usually, the courtside reporters don't really stay next to each other on the court. But right now, as correspondents, we would always be together, do everything together, hang out a lot, see each other every other day.
Yeah.
Alam mo, sabi ni Doreen kanina sa Saint daw siya. I
Yeah.
mean, like, what's the one moment that you feel like you'll always look back on? I mean, like, obviously the championship, but
Yeah.
then in terms of your journey from the auditions to where you are right now, what stands out the most apart from the games?
I guess it would be when players message me after a game about my reports. I remember there was this one time, RC Kalimag's first game. He messaged me right after that game. He said, Doreen, I heard your report about me and I appreciate it. And it's just nice because it reminds you that your role as a correspondent connects players not just with the fans, but also like with their families since they are in a bubble.